One closet at Mesa Public Schools Title I office holds pieces of help.
This is everything that goes in, that we give parents, and one for every student.
Toiletries, laundry detergent, backpacks. For each student experiencing homelessness in Arizona's largest school district.
It is a big problem, and we can only do so much.
Last year, Pat Estes says about 1,100 kids in Mesa Public Schools were homeless. She's the director for federal grants with the district. And so far this year, 389 students with unstable housing are getting help.
It's not always what it looks like.
McKay Smith connects with students and their families.
There are a lot of families out there who've been displaced and are in transition and are, sleeping in their car and doubling up and calling shelter after shelter just to be told, we're so sorry, there's not room.
Meaning some of these kids might move schools or not show up at all, something Jane Foley-Grafe and her team work to avoid.
And that's the whole purpose, is to leave them at the school that they're at, because they know the teachers, they know the kids, they know the staff there. It's some stability for them.
Stability in times where students face the unpredictable, a post-pandemic world, meaning the end of the eviction moratorium, rising costs, and limited shelter space.
The rent has increased, so the deposit has increased, so it makes it more difficult for them to find housing that they can actually get into.
This team can help students with things like after-school programs, free meals, transportation, supplies. But Estes knows they can't do everything families need.
And that's probably the most frustrating thing, is that we don't have all the resources that we need for those families.
Families in these tough situations have to requalify each school year. So if you or a family you know needs some extra help, you can look up the McKinney-Vento Homeless Act for contacts in your district. And we have some in this story in the 12 News app as well. Colleen Sikora, 12 News.